Hi friends, welcome back. Don't forget to subscribe. And today we are going to talk about airplane etiquette. Now I've done some videos on etiquette before, and by the way, they've done really well. So go back and watch those. So here's the deal. I know we haven't been traveling lately, but things are opening up, and guess what? These are some hot tips. You're gonna wanna take notes, and I'm going to end this video with travel essentials. So if you don't have time right now to watch the whole thing, make sure you go back and watch it till the end because I've got really good, exciting travel essentials. Now, first of all, these are just some really important tips that will make your flight experience better and those around you. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, first thing I want to tell you, because we are traveling during COVID, masks. Number one, okay, this is my mask. I use this all the time. It's cotton, it's great. But guess what? I got mask knee the last time I flew. No joke. Mask knee. Now this, like, look at this one. Don't you love, how gorgeous is this? Like, my friend gave me this. Those are great. No. Get the good old fashioned paper disposable kind, because you do not want to get mask knee. Now, mask knee is acne from your mask. I got off the plane. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this and this and this and this? My face like blew up because I was on the plane for 5 hours. I went to visit my daughter in Hawaii, who goes to college there. Shout out to Nicole, love you. And so I've got lots of hot tips. These are hot off the press. So make sure you use this, okay? And by the way, according to my husband, it can also be used for an eye mask. He pulled it over his whole entire face when he was sleeping. Don't recommend that. That's not the way it's supposed to be used. I wish I could show you the picture. Anyways, shout out to him, love him. Okay, moving on. Also, I would like to dedicate this video to the jackass that was sitting behind me in row 29B. He must have knocked my seat 500 times. I'm not even kidding. I was about ready to go off. I was about ready to call up the flight attendant and be like, but no, did I? No. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Anyways, I just watched my movie and got knocked. So rule number one, do not knock the person in front of you, their seat. I think he had his tray table down the entire time. Don't have your tray table down the whole time, okay? Obviously, it doesn't work. You're banging into the tray table. Newsflash, is attached to the seat in front of you, okay? So don't want to go off too badly, but please don't knock the seat in front of you. Thank you. Okay, walking down the aisle. When you're walking down the aisle, remember there's people's legs. I know they shouldn't be out there. Do not touch anyone while you're walking down the aisle. Don't even rub up against anything. Please give people their personal space, please, okay? I'm an introvert. I'm a highly sensitive person. So this video is for me, because anything that has to do with smells, touching, personal space, like, it drives me crazy. It's something that you need to be aware of. Please be aware of the people around you, and do not touch the seats as you're going down the aisle. Absolutely big no. Do not touch anyone. Do not bump anyone, okay? So just walk down the aisle, use the restroom, walk back without touching anyone. See if you can do it. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, then put the overhead bags directly in the seat above you, because no one wants to wait for you to go up 3 or 4 aisles or back 3 or 4 aisles to get your stuff when it's time to leave. So when you get on the plane, put your stuff away and sit down right away so we can take off, for heaven's sakes, because we all want to get going. Okay, before I go any further, if you don't know about the TripCase app, download the TripCase app. It has everything. You can upload your hotel, your flight, it just gives you an itinerary. It's a great app. It's called TripCase. Download it right away. And also download the app of the airline you're flying on. If it's Alaska, get the Alaska app. If it's Hawaiian, get the Hawaiian app. If it's American, get the American app, because they alert you when there's been a gate change, a delay. And believe me, one time I had to get on the phone, call, it was United, of course, because they're always late and changing things. And I had to call, thank goodness I knew to call ahead. I'm on the phone with them before they bumped us off the flight. I had a flight in LA already booked. So we had to literally get off the plane in Palm Springs, get in our car, drive to LAX to go to Hawaii. This was like 5 years ago for a business trip. But guess what? We made it. All the other ding-dongs that are just sitting there not being proactive, they didn't get on a flight and they probably missed their next connection. So not me. Download the apps. Okay, enough of that. Okay, back to your seat. If, for instance, someone hasn't checked their seat number and they're sitting in your damn seat, like the last time that happened to me, I looked at my husband, I'm like basically there's someone in our seats. But guess what? Did I confront that person? Absolutely not. I went straight to the flight attendant and I'm like, hi, I have 27B and someone's in 27B. Go let her deal with them. So she kindly went up to them. Hi, may I please see your seat number? Sure enough, it's not their damn seat. Get the hell out of my seat. Anyways, but don't take it into your own hands. Just let the flight attendant deal with it. Just be like, hey, someone's in my seat. Because they're much nicer about it and people respect them. So just don't get involved with people. Okay, then, let's see, moving on. Wear comfortable clothes on the plane, okay? By the way, my little list of things I'm going to show you later, but let's just start with these shoes. These are the Adidas Cloudform Comfort. Love these. These are so comfortable, and I always wear these on a plane. And then guess what? In your carry-on, throw in a pair of little flip-flops for when you get off the plane and you don't want to wear your tennis shoes. But along those lines, do not, under any circumstances, ever take off your socks on an airplane. So you can wear your tennis shoes with socks, but don't ever take those socks off. That's a big no, 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 no. No, do not take your socks off on an airplane. Don't even think about it. It's not appropriate, and no one wants to smell your stinky feet, and no one wants to look at them either. I mean, really, probably no one wants to look at your toes. Disgusting. No, that's a no. Okay, then. Okay, reclining your seat. There are lots of different theories on this, but let's face it, if you're on a long flight, you're gonna sleep. Everyone's gonna sleep, so we get it. But wait until after they serve the food to recline your seat, because the person behind you is using their tray table to eat with their meal. But as soon as they collect all the trash for that, go ahead and put your seat back. So anyways, but be careful. Try to do it after the meal. Okay, then. Use the restroom after your meal, because guess what? While all of us are sleeping, and let's say you're sitting next to someone, no one wants you climbing over them while you're sleeping to go to the restroom. So hurry up and use it after the meal. Then you'll be good to sleep for the rest of the trip. Okay, then buy the $80 extra leg room. We did not do this on the way on our last flight, but on the way back while we were checking in, it's like, would you like to buy for $80 extra leg room? And my husband's like, well, should we do this? I'm like, absolutely, we should do this. $80, best $80 I've spent in a long time. And it was phenomenally better. It was noticeably bigger. It was, I mean, you would not believe it. Like, it's $80, okay? Just do it. Buy the extra leg room. And while we're on this subject, if you could ever afford first class, please, yes, please, buy a first class ticket. You only live once, even if you only do it one time. But this comes with a warning. Once you sit in first class, it's very hard to go back to your regular seat. So it comes with a warning, but I always say you only live once. Once in a while, it's perfectly fine to get first class and ask for an upgrade. When you get to the airport, maybe you didn't do it ahead of time. Call the airline the day before you leave just to see if there's any extra seats. Sometimes they're at a discount. So there you go. Okay, children. Now, I love children. I love my children. I'm actually the baby whisperer. People that know me, like, babies that cry on a plane, I'm like, oh, give me the baby. I bet I can make it stop crying. Listen, here's the deal. Babies are gonna cry. Be nice to people with kids, okay? And people with kids, mine are grown, but will you please buy them a new toy and crack that open on the plane? Will you please buy them a lollipop, a sucker, candy? Obviously, we don't want them jacked up on sugar. Give the kids what they want. Make them excited to fly. Make them, get them one of those coloring books that with the marker that doesn't, it's a clear marker, and you can buy them at the airport, and they can fill it all in, and it won't get pen all over you and all over the plane. Anyways, be smart when you're traveling with children. We get it. We know. And their little precious little ears upon landing. We get it. They're going to cry. Okay. So just be nice. Be nice to people with kids. And people with kids, spoil your children on the plane. Give them whatever they want. So this is the one time you can spoil your children. Absolutely. Okay, then, oh, and make sure all the kids, all their electronics are charged before you get on the plane. Are you kidding me? They need to watch that movie, right? Okay, moving on. Food and drinks. Number one, don't drink too much alcohol on a plane. We know that. You get louder, you get obnoxious. Nobody needs that. I don't need to hear you getting loud. I don't like people that talk loud in the first place. And we certainly, so, you know, I get it. You want to have a glass of champagne or something, go for it. Don't overdo it, because nobody likes a loudmouth on a plane or an aggressive person. And it also, by the way, will interfere with your sleep. May help you go to sleep initially, but on those longer flights, it'll mess you up. You'll get woken up and it won't be good. Okay, then food. Absolutely, under no circumstances are you ever to bring tuna on an airplane. I'm not joking you. This happened to us. This gal sitting right next to us whips out a tuna sandwich. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? You couldn't get turkey, maybe mozzarella pesto at Starbucks. Are you kidding me right now? It was the most disgusting, foul thing I've ever smelled in my entire life. No, that's a hard no. That's an absolutely not. Absolutely nothing stinky on a plane. No, nothing with a strong odor. No spicy things. No one wants to smell that. Just get a nice little, plain bagel with cream cheese, preferably, or something like that. Anyways, okay, moving on. Sleep. Okay, obviously we don't want you snoring, but sleep. Yes, you do need to bring your eye mask. And yes, you do need to bring your neck pillow. This one, look how cute this one is. Gets in this little bag. I'm gonna show it to you. You open it up and it's foam, it's memory foam. How great is this? It's called the Kaboo or something. I'll list it down below. But love this so much. Do not forget your neck pillow. Do not forget earplugs. Do not forget your eye mask. So 100%, because even when you think you're not gonna sleep, you're gonna sleep. Oh, and funny story, don't ever steal someone's pillow, even if you forgot yours. I heard my niece that told the story of how she had this little pillow and it was shaped like a macaroon, like a little, macaroon cookie. And she's like, oh my gosh, where did it go? Like, that's weird. Like, it's gone. Like, that's crazy. So she goes back to the bathroom and she's going down the aisle and there's this mother and son and they're fast asleep. And guess what they've got? Her little macaroon nap pillow. They're laying on it. She's like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? She's like, she goes over ever so slightly, grabs it, and she's like, that's mine. Thanks. Are you kidding me? Who steals a neck pillow? Please don't do that. Only a jackass would steal a neck pillow. Anyways, don't steal anything. How awful, how rude is that? Anyways, I couldn't even believe that story. Like, bring your neck pillow, people, okay? Should I say no more? Okay, then. Now, we're getting along in our flight a little bit. Touch yourself up. Now, I'm gonna get into this later, but bring your little wipey, wipe yourself down, touch up your makeup. I'll get into it later, but brush your hair, get the little Sephora, the little brush. Oh, I forgot to bring it, but Sephora makes this little brush. It's so cute. It's like this big and it's like a little bristle brush. Buy that at Sephora and take it on your trips because it's like teeny tiny, and I'll try to link that down below. Okay, and clean up around you when you're cleaning up, and whenever they say put your table up and your seat up, just do it. Why do they have to come around and tell you? They already told you. Put your tray table up and put your seat up. They shouldn't have to come over and, excuse me, can you put your tray table up? Just do it. Get ready. We're all ready to land. Let's go. Okay. Then say thank you at the end. They sit right at the door and they say goodbye to you. Will you please thank the flight attendant and the captain for getting you there safely and for doing their job? I mean, that cannot be easy dealing with you people all day long. So say thank you, and say thank you just in manners in general. So don't forget to say thank you and pay attention to the baggage claim. If they're like, okay, baggage claim will be on carousel 7, like, pay attention to everything when you're flying. Like, listen to the announcements. I know they're irritating, but listen to them. Okay, and then finally, I'm going to go through my airplane essentials. Okay, ready for this? So, you know those shoe bags that you get when you buy shoes? This is a cute little Tory Burch one, and you're like, what do we do with these? Why do you keep these? I'll tell you why you keep them. Because guess what? Always put a bathing suit if you're going on a tropical vacation, and a pair of flip-flops, and a cover-up. Look at this cute little kimono cover-up I have. How cute is this? And you could put this on if you wear like something like, put this on when you get to your tropical location and you already look tropical because you're already, you know, maybe you wear a black sweater and that's not very tropical. Wrap this up. Look how it rolls up. Throw that in the bag. So you've got a bathing suit, a cover-up, and some flip-flops. Put it in, and look at that. Just throw that into your carry-on bag. In this carry-on, I have this little Toomey one, which is really cute. I got this at a conference, I think. But just throw that right in your carry-on. Love that. Okay, then moving on. Oh, I forgot to tell you this. But this is, oh, I love this so much. This is from Rachel Zoe. This was one of her, you know, I did Box of Style, which is now Curator. You watch my videos of that. But look at this shawl. It is literally like a blanket. And it's black on one side. And it's white on the other. And it's, I have a crease show you. It's kind of long. But like, how great is this? It's elegant, chic. And it's like having a blanket on the plane. How great is that? You're welcome. So buy a cozy shawl and it doubles as a blanket on the plane. How great is that if you don't want to use the nasty plane blanket? Okay, then moving on. Oh, bring a mask, a face mask. You could either do this at the beginning of the flight, but I like, well, I know you're supposed to do it maybe towards the end of the flight so that when you get there, you're, you know, moisturized, but you can put a face mask on. Why not? You've got hours and hours of doing nothing on a plane. Bring a face mask. What a great idea is that? Then, of course, these are old school because I haven't gotten the new ones, but actually I was so glad I have these. Noise canceling headphones. These are the Sony. I get it. Y'all have Dr. Dre Beats, whatever. But this one came with the old fashioned plug-in thing. How smart was I? I was the only one that had this, and I wanted to watch a movie. So whether it's old school or the new Beats, whatever, make sure they're charged, and bring these. No, make sure they're noise canceling. And if you don't plug in to the airplane one, obviously bring your iPad, download your movies ahead of time, and bring this, and you'll be glad you did. Okay? Then bring some lip balm. Check out this lip balm. This is in a tin. This is Vaseline. Good old fashioned. It's called Gold Dust. You can buy this at the drugstore, but oh my gosh, my lips get so dry on an airplane, and it's not liquid. It's a you know, it's gel, whatever. So you can bring it on, and they won't even say anything. So love that. And also, you know, bring your magazines. You know, time to read. Bring a magazine. Bring a book. And then also in my carry-on, I have a wipey. Obviously, sanitizer when you get to your seat. You can wipe down your seat. Bring, or, you know, chapstick. I always bring a little mascara. Now, I like to bring the sample sizes. If you have any sample sizes, bring that because it's easy to throw in there. And then bring a little thing of toothpaste. Smaller the better, right? Because you want to brush your teeth before you get off the plane. Bring perfume, these little sample perfumes. Because especially if you're sitting near a restroom, how disgusting is that? Just put it on yourself so that you don't have to smell everything on the plane. Bring that for sure. And then I like to bring a little iPod. This is Lancome. Look how tiny it is. Look how cute though. But look, and I can put it on with my finger. Look at this. You just put the little highlighter up here underneath your brow. And then you just take this, the dark one, and put it, you know, on your lid like this. And you could do it with your finger if you had to. But it's just a little touch up. Put a little of this in mascara and your lip balm. And also this is the, anything that's solid, any makeup that comes in solid form, bring that on the plane. This is the Milk makeup, the bronzer. But how great is that? You know, right before you land, just put a little bronzer on it, especially if you're going to a tropical place. It just gives you a little color and makes you feel fresh. And you can also use this for eyeshadow as well. So with that, I hope you liked this video. Give me a thumbs up if you had. Don't forget to subscribe. Watch my other videos. Oh, and look, bring one of these too, because you know, when you're gonna go to sleep, put your hair in a little bun, wrap it up, put it in a bun, and use a scrunchie so you don't pull your hair out. So with that, I love you guys, and I'll see you next week when I bring my new video. All right, bye.